The mind is as big as the universe. Your success and happiness lie in you. Under softest touch hides treacherous claws. While they were saying it couldn't be done, it was done. The unselfish effort to bring cheer to others will be the beginning of a happier life for ourselves. We can do anything we want as long as we stick to it long enough. College isn't the place to go for ideas. Keep your face to the sunshine and you cannot see the shadows. It's what the sunflowers do. There is beauty in everything, even in silence and darkness. I do not want the peace which passeth understanding, I want the understanding which bringeth peace. No pessimist ever discovered the secret of the stars, or sailed an uncharted land, or opened a new doorway for the human spirit. I thank God for my handicaps, for through them I have found myself, my work and my God. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. So much has been given to me, I have not time to ponder over that which has been denied. One painful duty fulfilled makes the next plainer and easier. Until the great mass of the people shall be filled with the sense of responsibility for each other's welfare, social justice can never be attained. Blindness separates people from things, deafness separates people from people. The most beautiful world is always entered through imagination. Faith is the strength by which a shattered world shall emerge into light. Toleration is the greatest gift of the mind. It requires the same effort of the brain that it takes to balance oneself on a bicycle. We bereaved are not alone. We belong to the largest company in all the world, the company of those who have known suffering. There is no better way to thank God for your sight than by giving a helping hand to someone in the dark. It is wonderful how much time good people spend fighting the devil. If they would only expend the same amount of energy loving their fellow men, the devil would die in his own tracks of ennui. Life is an exciting business, and most exciting when it is lived for others. To keep our faces toward change and behave like free spirits in the presence of fate is strength undefeatable. The only thing worse than being blind is having sight and no vision. I cried because I had no shoes until I met a man who had no feet. As the eagle was killed by the arrow winged with his own feather, so the hand of the world is wounded by its own skill. Do not think of today's failures, but of the success that may come tomorrow. A happy life consists not in the absence, but in the mastery of hardships. True friends never apart, maybe in distance, but never in heart. As selfishness and complaint pervert and cloud the mind, so sex with its joy clears and sharpens the vision. If the blind put their hands in God's, they find their way more surely than those who see but have not faith or purpose. It's wonderful to climb the liquid mountains of the sky. Behind me and before me is God, and I have no fears. The world is not moved only by the mighty shoves of the heroes, but also by the aggregate of the tiny pushes of each honest worker. The struggle of life is one of our greatest blessings. It makes us patient, sensitive, and godlike. It teaches us that although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of the overcoming of it. Your success and happiness lies in you. Resolve to keep happy and your joy, and you shall form an invincible host against difficulties. Believe. No pessimist ever discovered the secrets of the stars, or sailed to an uncharted island, or opened a new heaven to the human spirit. Remember, no effort that we make to attain something beautiful is ever lost. Good friends walk in when the old ones walk out. Joy is the holy fire that keeps our purpose warm and our intelligence aglow. The richness of the human experience would lose something of rewarding joy if there were no limitations to overcome. I can see, and that is why I can be happy in what you call the dark, but which to me is golden. I can see a God-made world, not a man-made world. What a blind person needs is not a teacher but another self. Helen Keller, 1880 to 1968, was an American author, activist, and lecturer. She was born in Tuscumbia, Alabama, and became deaf and blind at the age of 19 months due to an illness. Despite her disabilities, Keller learned to communicate through the guidance of her teacher Anne Sullivan, who taught her to use her hands to recognize words and letters. Keller went on to attend college, write several books, and become a prominent advocate for people with disabilities, women's suffrage, and other social and political causes. She traveled extensively throughout the United States and internationally, giving speeches and lectures on behalf of these causes. Keller's story has inspired millions of people around the world, and she is widely regarded as an iconic figure in American history. Thanks for watching. If you like, please share and subscribe.